Yeah, I know. I can actually hear you tonight.
I know. It's a little strange. Oh, he wants us facing the camera there. Let's move.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Vestavia Hills High School football. It's homecoming 2018, Thomas, and obviously a festivity-filled night here. So
yes, everyone's excited. I know all the students are excited. The players are excited. They're wearing red tonight. So seniors got to vote what jerseys they wanted to wear, and they voted for red. So I know it's going to be a special night tonight.
Very special. Whenever you can put on the red jerseys, obviously, I've said before, that goes back a long ways, back to the days when I was in school here. And we actually had senior night tonight where the senior football players and parents were recognized prior to the kickoff. That's something that hadn't been done very long around Vestavia. Last year was the first year. So the seniors were recognized this year, senior cheerleaders last week, and, last pep rally of the season today,
Yes.
and I was able to go attend and watch that. And I'll tell you what, man, pep rally was off the charts today. It was a really good one.
I missed it. I was at Alabama doing a tour, but I heard that it was it was a very nice pep rally, lots of fun.
Oh,
it was the best one of the year.
Yeah, it was great, and all the different teams were able to perform. Coach Anderson recognized a lot of the seniors from different sports and everything. So very good pep rally, and like I said, the spirit, man, it just raised the roof on the auditorium today.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something else big happening tonight. I think someone might be. Someone's retiring tonight?
I don't know. I don't know about that. No, no, not at all. So, anyway,
it's gonna be a very, very special night. It's a lot of fun.
It
Hopefully,
is.
the Rebels can get this.
We're going to have fun.
Get this W.
We're going to get a W tonight. We're going to go from 5-4 to 6-4, which will be a 2-game win increase over last season, which is important to these seniors. They want to leave a winning legacy behind them and build for the future for the guys that we've got coming back.
And I truly believe they can. I know this team can come out there and win tonight.
That's right. So, Pet Vet Game of the Week here. It is Vestavia Hills Rebels facing the Huffman Vikings, and it's homecoming 2018. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Rebel Pregame Report is presented by South Point Bank. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Vestavia Football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Rebels take care of the run-through right there. You see them coming out in the red jerseys. That's a historic jersey here at Vestavia High School. Again, it is 2018 homecoming. Vestavia Rebels are taking on the Huffman Vikings. My partner Thomas Wade, I'm Steve Bendall, and we're here tonight to bring you the action from Thompson Riddle Stadium, Buddy Anderson Field. Pregame was brought to you by South Point Bank, and the first quarter action coming up here is going to be brought to you by Full Moon Barbecue. And Thomas, we got a great night for it here.
Yeah, I meant to tell you, I don't know if you heard, but Jake Levant hurt his foot.
No.
And he'll be out for for this game, and he hurt it at practice. So we're going to need to find someone to fill that void at defensive end because he dominated last week.
Well,
so.
Here's an audition for beginning for next season.
Yes.
So, and Jake has had a outstanding season.
Yeah.
And to me, he's just gotten stronger as the season went on. So.
Yeah, and last week was probably, you could argue that was probably his best performance.
I agree with you because we called his name time after time. So, yeah.
And when a defensive end gets an interception, you know it's a good night. You know it's a good night.
Hey, we're talking about the Oak Mountain game last week for those of you tuning in Vestavia. I think we had about 3 interceptions in the ball game, and 2 of them were long run backs by the defense.
We definitely capitalized on that to lead to our victory. Eli played well. Our offense took some warming up. Hopefully we look to get on a faster start tonight.
Yes. All right, well, Vestavia will be kicking off to Huffman. And that is number 99 out there for the Rebels. And that is Connor Knighton will be doing the kickoff duties here. Rebels with a 5-4 season. Huffman 1-8 right now on the season. Huffman takes it from the 5-yard line. And they get swallowed up at about the 18-yard line. So good coverage.
Yes, good kick, good coverage. Sets up for good defensive field position for the Rebels.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's see what kind of pressure the Vestavia defense can dial up here. I tell you, like I said, they were fired up pregame. They came out in the red jerseys and were able to really have fun out there warming up.
I like for our defense.
All right, Huffman hands off over right end. Pretty quick little runner that they've got there in the backfield. He takes it down to about the 26, maybe 27-yard line.
Yeah, good first play for Huffman on the outside run, utilizing their speed. I'm going to look for our defense. We say this every week to just get pressure.
Right.
If we can get penetration, and that really helps our defense and our defensive backs out.
All right, Huffman was able to pick up the first down on that last carry. Handoff to the running back again. He is a shifty little runner there. He doesn't have much size to him, but he is quick and shifty. He takes it up the middle for about a 4-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, it's number 6, Corey Allen for Huffman. It looks like he's checking out of the game, walking off a little slowly to the sideline. Let's see if Huffman did. 2nd down and 4. Let's see what Huffman does on this play.
Got a flag on the play. And we have offsides against the Huffman Vikings, so we'll take that penalty. That'll make it 2nd and 10 for Huffman from their own 28-yard line. Very chilly night here in Vestavia Hills. It finally feels like football weather.
Finally.
It came in last Friday during our game at Oak Mountain.
Yeah, and I don't know if for anyone who watched the game, they know how cold I was. They could tell on the screen.
That wasn't drums. That was your teeth chattering on the play. So Huffman with basically a curl pattern to the outside. Vestavia covers well, but Huffman picks up about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, the receiver made a good move to cut inside and pick up an extra couple yards. But I was interested to see how their quarterback looks on this first drive because I haven't seen much of him as far as his throwing ability to see if he can beat us in the air.
All right, so we're going to call it 3rd and 3, Huffman. Handoff up the middle.
He stopped short.
And he is stopped short, as Thomas says. So he's going to be about a yard, maybe 2 shy. That'll bring up 4th down
Yeah, Huffman wants to go for it. They want to try to get off to this game and, set the tone and build on momentum.
Well, and, Thomas, we said Huffman has one victory on the season. That was against Pell City. So they're basically rolling the dice and saying might as well.
Yeah.
All right, 4th and 2, Huffman. Quarterback looks to the sideline.
See if they're trying to draw us off sides. They're actually going to go for it.
Down to 3 seconds. They're trying to draw Vestavia off. They did. Well, I don't know if they actually got it off or not, but Vestavia
I don't think it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
All right, it shouldn't matter. I really don't think he got that first down.
Well, wait a minute now. That's where they're marking it. It's going to be. They've got a first down on the play, and I don't know that they actually got the play off in time.
Yeah, it looked like when you said 3 seconds, they looked like they were running out of.
Yeah.
It looked like the clock hit double zeros right there,
But nonetheless, the referee allows the play, and Huffman picked up the first down by about a half a yard.
Yeah. So.
All right, now we've got a timeout on the
That's
field.
a challenge flag.
Okay.
So I guess they have the challenge. They're still doing that. So
I know. I was told by one of my officiating friends that Vestavia was one of the few schools in the state to purchase the system for the challenge. And apparently, as the season has gone on, about 10 or 12 other schools
I think that's
have bought the equipment for the challenges. So going forward, next year when you're calling all these games, you'll see more challenges made. So
I think it's just something that's probably well overdue. It needs for high school sports because you never know. There's probably some huge plays in the history that haven't been able to gone back and review because there's no instant replay. So.
I know in 20 years of doing this, several times over the years, we've contradicted what they called on the field and looked at it, run our tape back and looked at it and said, no, it didn't,
Yeah, but you can't do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in some instances, it's a necessity at times. All right, so we do have a break in the action while they're reviewing the Huffman first down. And quite honestly, to me, it didn't look like he made it, but we are at a different angle up here.
Correct. Very true.
I'm going to look at our crack staff here. Alan, you think it was the first down?
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
First down. I believe that's what he called. Yeah.
All right. So the ruling on the field is confirmed with video replay. So, again, I'm going to say it's the angle that we're at from up here, Thomas.
Of course,
made it look like he did make it. So 1st and 10, Huffman. 8 minutes, 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Huffman picks up yet another first down on the opening drive. It's a cross buck right there, and Vestavia defends that well. He may have gotten 2 yards, if anything, on the play.
Yeah, great job defending the option there. There was no room for him to run. He got immediately stuck at the hole. So good to set up a long second down for the Vikings.
He didn't get 2, so he basically got to the line of scrimmage and about a ball length over. So we're still going to call it 2nd and 10. Huffman showing 3 wideouts now, loaded backfield, and the quarterback keeps. He options it off, and the runner loses his footing. He's going to be down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, they ran about 20 yards laterally, and then only got picked up about 2.
Yeah.
So a lot of running for not a whole lot of positive result there. Only going to set up a 3rd down and 8.
Buddy Anderson Field came up and made a stop right there on the Huffman Vikings.
Yeah, the turf monster
made
a good tackle.
All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 9, Huffman. Trips to the right, single to the left. He's dropping back. No, he keeps it. He's got room to run.
Yeah, he ran into two Vestavia defenders there. Did a good job of closing off the middle and keeping him from picking on that first down.
So he's going to be down just over the 45-yard line. So that's going to bring up 4th and a long 2. And it looks like Huffman is bringing the punting team out. Want to welcome Bradford Billingsley into the box here. And was that Hannah Vines as
Yes,
well?
yes.
Right. Okay. We're going to get them on here and embarrass them in a minute. So.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good plan.
All right, so Huffman will be punting away for the first time. They get the ball off from about the 35-yard line. It's not a beauty, but it has a Huffman bounce to it. And it's going to roll down to the 21-yard line of Vestavia Hills.
Yeah, not the best punt we've seen all season, but it does set up the Rebels at the 20. It got the job done.
Right.
Huffman got a good bounce, and so.
Yeah, Sean Smythe had no chance to get over that one.
So Sid's about to go 79 yards for the touchdown here. So
that's it. All right, so Vestavia takes the ball over 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Their first opportunity on offense here for homecoming 2018. I like to call it the Rebel formation. It's an I formation with a single wide receiver. Sean Smythe is in motion. Toss back, Cooper Bishop. And Cooper Bishop over right tackle for about 10 yards. He's going to be just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, great first great first play by the Rebels. Set up our running offense. Like I said, that's already our best play. It would have been our best play last week in the first quarter. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. So we just go back to our roots, get Cooper running, get him warmed up, get him in a rhythm, and we'll be fine.
That's it. All right, 2nd and 1, Vestavia from the Rebel 30. I formation again. Toss back, Bishop. Over left tackle. He cuts it back up to the middle of the field. He's brought down at the Vestavia 45, 46-yard line. First down, Rebels.
Yeah, great cutting. Usually Cooper's kind of a one-cut type of guy, but he did a good job using his vision, cutting upfield, and getting a gain of about 16 yards there on that play.
Well, last ball game for him. Love to see him have a big night tonight. All right, 1st and 10 Rebels. I formation, single receiver to the left. Rebels keep it on the ground. It's the belly dive. Silverman, he is through there.
Yeah.
And Thomas, he gets about 13 yards for another Rebel first down.
Yeah, he went through there basically untouched till about only 10 yards, and then he got that last 5 yards hustling after contact. So good first belly play. Usually it's either there or it's not.
Yeah.
So hopefully tonight it's going to be there.
I hope so. Hey, that's a good start right there.
And it's Silverman's last game. So many people's last game that we just you just want to see them all play well tonight.
Big group of seniors leaving Vestavia after tonight. So, all right, I formation again. Toss back. It is Bishop. He's around left end.
He's got a lot of room.
Lots of room.
One man to beat.
And he gets down to about the 14-yard line. 13-yard line of Huffman, and I thought he was just about in right there.
It's early, but the amount of space that we are being given for Cooper to run is that's just not going to end up being a good night for Huffman.
Open field over there.
Because his first 3 runs have already seen some of the most space I've seen all year.
Right. All right, so Rebels 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. I formation again. Chandler Merrill split to the left. Now Merrill is in motion. Toss back. Bishop. He cuts it inside, and he takes it forward for about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, first kind of small play. First small play of the night only picks about 2 or 3. Set up 2nd down and 7. We've yet to see Eli pass the ball.
Yes.
Let's see if they start throwing maybe a pass here on this play.
You almost wonder if Coach Anderson is just not going to try to just smash the ball down their throats.
And so far,
this drive.
That's successful.
Yeah. Get some points on the board,
exactly.
And then, you know.
Where Eli if we're going to start throwing, we need to give him some short passes, get him in rhythm. Because they have not done that on the year.
Toss back, Bishop, left tackle. He cuts it back up the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Yeah,
they're going to mark it down on the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, Rebels from the 2.
Yeah, good blocking, good power running. Cooper just running over
And he
some people.
cut it back up the middle again, too.
Yeah.
So he's finding some open lanes there.
Yes.
All right, we've got a timeout. Huffman, timeout on the field. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the Vestavia Rebels are in the shadows of the goal. So, and before
we take a break.
While we've got a break here, I want to bring a couple of guests up.
Yeah.
Our buddy Bradford Billingsley, who I've known a long time, and Hannah Vines, who I've known, I won't embarrass you how long I've known you. So Hannah is in the homecoming court tonight, and she is up for homecoming queen. And I can't tell you how proud I am of this young lady and this young man right here for all that they do and have done. These are some
Mr.
of the most
Vestavia
talented
nominee.
people.
Yeah.
Yes. So
We're gonna miss you so
very proud of you
much.
guys. Hey, I'm still going to be around. I'm just not going to be standing here. So that's right. I definitely will.
Yeah.
Definitely will. All right. Hey, you guys go have fun tonight, okay? All right. Good luck, too. Appreciate y'all. All righty. So we only need 2 yards. Let's see if we can't get that ball on in there.
You know, it's not like I think the way we've been running the ball tonight, I think we're going to get these 2 yards, Steve. If I
All right. If you're calling right now,
if I was
what
a
are you
betting
calling,
if I was a
Thomas?
betting man, probably I'm going to go run right up the middle
Let's see what we got.
or a belly play.
Formation. Bishop, left tackle. He cuts it in, and he is in. And
Touchdown
Thomas
Rebels.
Wade called the play.
Yeah, I don't think it took a genius to call that play, but
Oh boy! Now we're getting some camera time down there in the corner of the end zone, and you know what? A great drive by
yes,
Vestavia
great.
here.
Couldn't set the tone for the night any better.
You're exactly right.
7 play, 79-yard drive
Wow, all on the ground too.
Yep.
So that's 11 yards
per carry.
a
About-
carry.
Yeah.
Just a hair over. All right, Caleb Huber in for the point after, and it is away, and it is good. So Vestavia now, 3 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the first quarter, takes a 7-0 lead. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back in just a minute.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger, Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football, and Noto Promotions.
All righty. Connor Knighton in to kick the ball for the Rebels. He's got it back to the 4-yard line. Huffman returns it from there. And he's kind of hard to bring down. He's able to bring it up to about the Viking 24-yard line. So we'll call it 1st and 10, Huffman, from their 24-yard line.
Yeah, another good kick, good tackle coming up there by, I believe that was Sam Willoughby to wrap up after he broke a couple tackles. So Huffman's going to set up at their own 25-yard line and see what they can do on this drive. They found some success last drive. It wasn't all, they didn't really get a couple first downs, but I expect this Vestavia defense to lock down and get some more pressure on the quarterback.
They've got some shifty runners
Yes, they
on
do.
this football team right here. Some of them aren't that big, which makes them even harder to
Bring down.
wrap up sometimes. All right. 3 receivers out, and it's a quarterback keeper. He takes it over right in. He's breaking tackles, and he gets a 10-yard pickup. So that should be enough for a Viking first down.
Yeah, tackled by Brock Payne and Cole Johnson on that play. Sophomore and junior, so they'll be here next year. But, the Huffman quarterback was able to find some room on the outside and pick up that first down.
And that's about what they did the first play last time, too.
They're going to try to get outside on us as
Right.
much as they can because they're not going to win on the inside. We've got the size there.
All right, so the Vikings trips left, single receiver to the right. There's one back in the backfield with the quarterback, and it is a handoff to that back. No, the quarterback keeps it, Very good fake. And he picks up maybe 2 yards before he is rudely met by Vestavia defenders. They're going to give him 5 yards.
Yeah, Barentine and Whistlehunt came up and laid the boom, but not like you said, not until he got 5 yards. And
I didn't think he got 5, but
yeah, it was a good fake. Like
it sure was.
Yeah, faked all of us out.
All right, so he didn't get 5. The down marker's off a little bit. So 3-yard pickup. It's a quarterback keeper, and he cuts it up in the middle, and that's not really where he wanted to go on that Vestavia defense, but defended well by the Rebels.
Yeah, and
he gets about 6 yards on the carry there, so we're going to call it 3rd and 2. Huffman, they are down at their own 43-yard line right now.
Yeah, I was looking at defensive end, since Jake has been hurt, two people that, have I seen play more who can step up for next year is Cal Stubbs, the junior, and Bryce Littleton, the sophomore.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Who they've been playing some and have been looking good so far.
And they've played some this season as well, so this is not first action for them.
Yeah.
All right. Single wide out either side for Huffman. It's basically the Utah pass.
Yeah.
And it is number 20 for them, and that is Lamondre Brooks. And he takes it forward over the 50-yard line and picks up a first down.
Yeah, we almost had him for not that big of a game, but he was able to break through that tackle. But a good play call. I think that's probably our first time we've seen that all year, that I want to say, that Utah pass, like you said. So, good play call to set up the first down for Huffman.
All right, so Vikings have got it at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. It's a handoff over right side, and he's just bouncing off of Vestavia tacklers and takes it forward for about 12 yards and another Viking first down. And that was just a good run by that young man.
Yeah, as you've been saying, that shifty runner was able to break, even though he was smaller, he's able to break a couple tackles and use his acceleration to bust up the field for the first down, pick up about 12 on the carry.
Well, Vestavia fighting for a winning record tonight. Yeah. Huffman just fighting.
Yes,
They want to win. They've had a long, tough season. All right, Vikings looking to the sideline. They're changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And it's a handoff right up the middle. And he bowls over a Vestavia tackler and drags another one with them. He's going to get about 2 tough yards up the middle. We'll call it 2nd and 8 from the Vestavia 36-yard line.
Yeah, good, Brock Paincoat stepping up there, closing down that hole. We just got to make sure they don't get too much space and make sure we keep them at the first level and not let them get to the second level, because that's when we start making moves and making people miss and picking up big plays down the field. And if we can keep them out of space, that's our main goal, is keeping them out of open field, open space.
I agree with you. And this is a big receiver down here, split to the left in the gold shoes there. All right, so it is the crossbuck. No, the quarterback keeps it. And he's got lots of daylight, folks. He's running for the end zone, and he gets in. So Huffman with a nice run, quarterback fake, and Vikings put 6 on the board.
Yeah, another option play. He just did a good job of making a few people miss. He was able to run the end zone and use his God-gifted speed to get into the end zone right there, because he turned on the Jets at the end of that play.
I'm seeing some missed tackles tonight that we haven't seen a whole lot of this season.
Yeah, but, credit to Huffman for responding right there and not folding, because, and some good play calls on that drive by the Huffman coaching staff.
Well, obviously, this Huffman team has got some athletes, and right now, all 11 of them are going in the same direction. Huffman going for 2. Quarterback keeps it up the middle. He throws late, and it's incomplete. So Vikings go for 2, and thankfully it falls harmlessly to the turf. With 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter, it is now Huffman 6, Vestavia 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Kick. Vestavia takes it at the 18-yard line.
Go Trip.
And a great return
by Trip Lowry.
Yeah, Trip Lowry brings it out to the 45-yard line.
Well,
and Vestavia will take over in great field position.
Like you said, them being very up the field. They're going for 2 on the first drive. Something tells me that maybe means they don't have the strongest kicker. So and like I said, the last couple of kickers we faced, Oak Mountain was like that, but Hoover,
right?
He was kicking it out of the field goal.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Through the field goal post on the kickoff. So it's nice to see Tripp get a couple big returns, have a lot of space.
Exactly.
Because special teams, we could definitely win that tonight, as we've seen so far.
And you hope not, but it could play a huge factor in this football game. So,
yeah.
All right. So the first quarter has wound down. First quarter action was brought to you by Full Moon Barbecue. We appreciate all they do. And, hey, it's tailgate season. Lots of good ball games tomorrow. Run on by Full Moon Barbecue. Load up, folks, and watch your favorite college football team. But right now, you're here watching your favorite high school football game, and that's our Vestavia Rebels. So with the change of the quarters, Thomas, we flip sides of the field. So, folks, don't wipe your eyes too hard because we did return it from the left, and now we're trying to run it to the left. So.
Yeah, I expect more the same on this drive. I expect a lot of running and just, again, showing that, we're better than this team and we can win this game.
I agree. Bishop gets it. He goes right over center. Douglas Thompson and guys, they blow a big hole. Bishop goes forward for about 8.
Yeah, they've blocked well pretty much every single play tonight so far. They're playing to win right now.
Well, and we were just talking, we've had one drive, we were averaging a hair over 11 yards a carry. So, yeah, and it was all carries. The ball was not thrown once. So, really, they slacked off on that one, Thomas, because they only got 9 yards on the carry. So.
Disappointing.
I hope we can continue joking like this throughout
I'll be happy with 9 yards a carry, too.
I will. I will, too, Thomas. Look, we won't get greedy. All right, so 2nd and 1 Vestavia from
timeout.
The Huffman Viking 45, and we've got timeout on the field. It looks like Vestavia has taken timeout. So with timeout, we'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
All right, so we'll see. Coach Harrison, 2nd and 1, and we call timeout. So you got to kind of wonder why we called timeout, but must have been a personnel issue, I would think.
Yeah, Eli was calling timeout on the field, so maybe I don't know if the game clock was rolling. Eli saw something that he did not like,
right,
or he was not comfortable with. So.
All right, beautiful night here. Homecoming Vestavia Hills. Fans in the stands and lots of festivities throughout the week. And even more to go after the ball game tonight.
Sir.
Thomas is all dressed up. I thought it was for me, but no.
Yeah.
Apparently
it's for both. It's for both.
All right, Rebels. It's a fake. Sawyer looking for a receiver downfield.
It's going to be pass.
And it is intercepted.
Well, I hope there's lots of hand checking, and that might be called. That could be on our offense. I don't know who it.
I don't see a flag.
Yeah, it's right. It's back there.
Oh, okay, back on the 30.
I could have sworn he dropped, but I think there was lots of hand checking going on between Chandler. Like it almost like that Chandler was blocking, but I knew that's who I was trying to throw the ball to. It was the only receiver going out for a pass.
Yep. All right.
Interference.
And it is. Okay. Pass interference. Good eye, Thomas.
Good.
And we'll take that one.
Yeah, that's when I wish Eli would have some kind of during the play call. He would have some second option because he wanted to throw the ball, but there was no check. No. There was no dump off. There was no check down, which makes it hard on a quarterback because do you go for the big play? Do you run out of? You try to make a run for it?
Right.
And it's definitely a throw for his quarterback. So a check down would have been nice there for him.
All right, so the Rebels are able to pick up a first down. It's 1st and 10 Rebels at the Viking 30-yard line. Smythe in motion, toss back. Bishop, he's over left tackle. He lowers his head, and he drives forward. He's pushed out at about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, using all of his weight there. We saw that last week on that one big run. I know it's probably in your head, too, where he just carried that defender on his back for about 35 yards.
That's exactly right. And that one, he was pushing the defender to the sideline. So, all right, 2nd and 2, Rebels from the Viking 22-yard line. I formation, single receiver. And it's Bishop again. He's over left tackle, and he gets down to the 15, enough for Vestavia first down.
I mean, there's just been no penetration by this Vikings defensive line, so credit our Rebels offensive line. I mean, if Cooper's going to get that full head of steam, that 4 yards of just running, straight with no penetration, he's going to get.
Yeah.
We're going to run all night tonight.
Yes. I was trying to see. I can't see. Bishop now is up to 88 yards.
Only 9.8 yards a carry now.
On the evening. So, not too bad.
Yeah.
And we've got a Huffman timeout on the field. So, with 10 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter, it is the Vestavia Rebels leading 7-6. We'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama. This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
So, Rebels run it up the middle. Josh Silverman from the fullback position. And Thomas, he picks up about 5 yards on the play.
2nd and 5. Expect to see more run. I mean, it's just until that they're not going to. I don't think they can stop us. Honestly, I mean, I would. We should make them stop us on the ground because I don't know if they can.
Well, this kind of game you don't mind playing in right here. All right, I formation from the Rebels. It is Bishop. He's over left tackle, and they kind of sniffed that one out that time.
Well, but still, we're picked up about 3 yards, so it's going to set up 3rd and 1, and I would expect to see another run here. Pick up this 1 yard.
So 3rd and 1 Vestavia from the Vikings 6-yard line. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter of homecoming, and it's a good ball game right now. 7-6 Vestavia lead. Toss back to Bishop, left tackle.
Yep.
He squirts through there.
Dives forward for the first down.
And he gets the ball down. They're going to mark him across the field down on the 3-yard line.
Maybe his knee touched before the ball got all the way out there. But still, 1st and goal. 4 downs to put this ball in the end zone.
That's right. 1st and goal from the 3. Vestavia wearing the red jerseys tonight. Those of you who are Vestavia alum, family, and friends, you know the meaning of the red jerseys. And Coach Anderson, he pulled a fast one and allowed the guys to have a red jersey tonight for homecoming. So, all right, it's Bishop over right tackle, and I'll tell you, he lowers that shoulder. He gets it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Rebels.
So with 9 minutes, 6 seconds to go, you see the guys coming off the field there. It is Bishop over right tackle for the touchdown.
All night.
Yes, sir.
All night. I mean, just power running. Once again, great blocking. Open up the hole for Bishop and able to get that his second touchdown of the night.
All right, Caleb Huber is on the field for the point after. Kick is away. Kick is up, and it is good. So Huber, good again. It is now Vestavia climbs to a 14-6 lead over the Huffman Vikings. This is homecoming 2018 football. We'll be back in just a moment. Your Vestavia football on the Rebel Nation Sports Network.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, we're back, and it is Huffman running the football. And they have got it down to their 31-yard line.
Yeah, good return by Huffman. There was a good kick. Coverage wasn't terrible, but they would get the ball out to 30, which sets up, all right field possession for the Huffman Vikings to try to respond because they looked good last drive. Their option was really – but as the game goes on, our defense is going to make adjustments. We're going to be looking for those option plays because we haven't seen it all year pretty much.
Right.
Last week we saw some RPOs and some option for Oak Mountain, but it's really our first time since Hoover.
All right. It is the handoff, and Huffman likes to do like a crossbuck type handoff there. Little misdirection, confusion, kind of a la Mountain Brook in a way.
Yeah, and they sent 16 out. So if number one was able to keep that ball, he would have that option, speed option, running out to the far side on the right side.
But that one got a yard, Thomas.
Yes.
So we'll
good defense.
We'll be happy with that outcome just about every time.
Yep.
Unless they're down on the goal line.
Yes.
So brings up 2nd and 9. Huffman Vikings, 2 wide receivers out, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. It's the Utah pass again, and it looked like we had him down behind the line of scrimmage.
We're so close every time, and
he
made
a great cut.
Yeah, he made a great move, added a spin move to it, was able to pick up about 5, set up third and 4?
3rd and 4, yeah. It looks like they're going to mark it 3rd and 4. All right, so Huffman, again, 2 backs in the backfield, a single wide out either side. And a little movement by one of the receivers out there.
Number 84.
And it's almost like he was just creeping forward, hoping nobody would see him.
Yeah, nobody would see him, but our Rebel defense did a good job of pointing it out to the official.
It was very slow motion crawl there. So is going to back Huffman up 5 yards. So we're going to call it 3rd and 9 now. Big penalty there. Vestavia changes defensive personnel. 7.5 minutes in the second quarter here. Huffman, 3 wide outs to the right, single to the left. And they complete the pass down right
short.
Yeah, about a yard short.
Yeah, good spot by the ref. I was hoping they weren't going to give him the first down because it looked like he was going to be a down yard
Huffman
short.
Looked like they jumped, but
I was agreeing that too.
Guys.
It looked like 2 guys moved way before the rest of the offensive line.
That's what it looked like
so
to me.
It looked really suspicious, but there was no whistles. Yeah.
All right, so Huffman 4th and 1, and they are showing the punter out there on the field. Vikings now changing personnel, so they're going to go for it, Thomas. And now we have timeout on the field. I didn't see him marked, but I would assume that that's going to be Huffman calling timeout. So 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and Huffman calls timeout, 4th and 1 from their own 39-yard line. All right, Vikings go for it. 4th and 1, and there's a scrum right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking. Looks like he's going to be short of the first. Now they're
short.
Is there a mark?
No, they're short.
He's short. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That was a Huffman player going like this for the first. I thought that was an official.
All right, so Vestavia defense holds well there. The Rebel curtain in the red jerseys works. And so Huffman turns over, and look, Thomas, that is some dejected-looking Huffman Vikings walking off that field right now. Vestavia offense is out there on the field, and Huffman's still trying to get players in for the defense. I believe Trip Lowry now is back in the backfield at tailback.
Belly play.
It is
Josh.
belly play.
Go, Josh.
And it is good for a touchdown. Josh Silverman went through the line untouched.
Yeah, he one arm maybe barely touched him, if that. When he hits that hole hard, I mean, he gets those legs moving and those arms pumping, and touchdown Rebels. I mean,
he looked like he was shot out of a cannon right there.
Yeah.
And there he is, coming right into the camera view.
Once again, another senior getting that senior night, last game, homecoming touchdown, which just means a lot to those players out there.
And the interior line doing a great job blowing open the holes right there. All right, so Caleb Huber is out there for the point after now. Ball's down, the kick is away, and it is good. Caleb Huber with another point after, and with 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go, Josh Silverman, like a cannon, takes it right up the center of the defense for 6 points. Vestavia now leads 21-6.
Yeah, huge fourth down stop. Huge fourth down, directly into points right there.
You can't say enough about the defense right there.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And
all right, we're back, folks.
Promotions.
Josh Silverman just took a run up the middle for pay dirt, Thomas. Vestavia leads. Connor Knighton, that's a good kick. That's down to about the 3-yard line. Huffman with the return. What a shot by Vestavia.
Everyone laid a shot. 4 or 5 people laid a shot on him right there.
It's like somebody selling tickets to hit the return man. I mean, he was just met with a lot of pain right there.
Yeah, and another great kick by Connor, getting the ball down to about the 4-yard line to set up that. And a good coverage by the Rebels and stopped him at what?
It was good.
The 18-yard line, yeah.
All right, we're joined up here in the press box by one of our city councilmen and an old Rebel himself, Rusty Weaver. You like the action so far tonight, Rusty?
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right, so we hadn't seen this formation from Huffman yet. They've got trips to the left, doubles to the right, and the quarterback keeps it up the middle. And, Vestavia did a good job covering. I couldn't quite get the tackler out there, and that's Rob Barentine, and Rob did a great job. Huffman picked up just about 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, Steve, simple, cute quarterback draw. There was just nowhere for him to go. He immediately knew he couldn't go inside, tried to cut it out, but a great closing speed by our linebacker, Rob Barentine, chase him down and make that tackle. Second and about 8 for the Vikings.
All right, so they're going back to their standard formation, single wide out to either side. One man behind the quarterback, and it is a handoff, and he's got room to run, folks, and he's going down the Huffman sideline. He's tackled at about the 49-yard line of Vestavia, and that's a big gain for Huffman.
Big play. I mean, he just kind of went through the hole pretty much untouched. Try to cut it outside, which is what they're trying to do. They're trying to find space. luckily, Brock was able to chase him down from behind and make the tackle, and Will was going over the top. So if Brock wouldn't have gotten there, we would have tackled. But like I said, a big play for the Huffman Vikings to try to gain some momentum back after they lost. Because, they got it close. Vestavia scored 2 quick touchdowns, and now they're trying to, stay in this game. So first down and 10 for the Vikings. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back. He's looking for a receiver. The pass is high, and it's right into Will Brooks' hands. Another pick for Will, our ball hawk safety. He has some men in front of him. He's on his way. He has one man to beat. He's got a bomb behind him. Touchdown, Rebels. Pick 6 for Will Brooks.
And what a job by Will Brooks right there. And the return, it's just a continuation of the returns from last week. And I believe we've got a penalty here.
Yeah, we do. Oh, was it a block in the back? I kind of saw it, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to jinx it. I hope it's not. I hope they just pick it up.
Referee had the flag down on the Vestavia 42-yard line.
So it was after the interception, but I kind of saw it and I was hoping they wouldn't call it.
Block in the back, probably.
Yeah.
And he's going ahead and marking off the yardage, it looks like. So hey, the good news is Vestavia retains the football.
Yeah.
So, what a beautiful return right there.
Yeah, and Will's been doing that for forever. As far with great returns, he always has one of our better athletes on this entire team. Great vision, great ball skills. When I saw that pass was going high, you just knew Will was going to be there to catch it. I believe that's his 4th interception on the year, if I'm correct. Might be more than that. I know he has at least 3. So,
but hey, takes the ball out of Huffman's hands.
Yeah, it was a good play for you to let me call that. It's nice and exciting.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you do another one here too.
Cooper pitch, cuts up the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. Only able to pick up about 2 yards to make it 2nd down and 8 for the Rebels. Good blocking. Just Huffman finally had some good defensive penetration. I was able to clog up the hole there, but they won't do that much tonight, and I expect to go right back to the running game on this next play.
All right, so let's see what the Rebels got. Is Sawyer, he's dropping back. He's got Michael Weiss open across the middle, and it is incomplete at the 30-yard line of the Huffman Vikings.
Yeah, we just saw something very, very rare. Weiss knows he should have had that one. Something we don't see out of him. That's not, but a drop pass. Eli, he had him open, and he was there, and he was, maybe he heard some footsteps in the background. They were chasing after him, and unfortunately, it's an incomplete pass for the Rebels offense.
Well, I like the play call, and it was there.
Yeah, and it won't happen again. If he gets open like that again, I know he's going to make that grab.
Execution was there. So, all right. So, brings up 3rd and 8, Vestavia. Sawyer dropping back again, and he overthrows Weiss on that one.
It's a little off target there.
So 2 incompletions.
Yeah, disappointing for the Rebels offense, but still big pick by Will. Huffman had just had a very long play, and that completely ends any momentum that they had. So
Huffman's got it. Vestavia's going to be punting, but Huffman had a player go down on that last play out of bounds. About the time he hit the player box over there, he went down, and he's rolling around in some pain over there on the sideline. So while we have the injury timeout on the field, we will take a break. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Vestavia leads 21-6.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
Is still attending to the injured player on the sideline. They've got him up and heading to the bench. That's always great to see. So we wish the best for the Viking player there. And a couple of incomplete passes, and the wind is out of the sails now. Vestavia's going to have to punt the ball away with 4th and 8. And while we've got a moment on the field here, I want to mention something for everybody to be looking out. Vestavia here will soon be having a fundraising campaign for a new weight training facility here at the high school. We're going to make it a state-of-the-art facility, and it's going to be privately funded. So stay tuned, folks. Just after New Year's, you ought to be hearing some details about how you can become involved in raising funds for a new weight facility here at the high school for all our athletes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Tennis team, we can hit the gym. Bulk up a little bit before the season starts.
That's it. So next year when I tune in, I expect to see a whole lot ripper Thomas Wade up here in the press box.
Yeah, but I know that'll be huge. I know all of our players will. All of the athletes will love it.
It's for all the athletes.
Because right now in 8th period, lots of times we're sharing weight rooms, which is fun.
Exactly.
Most of the teams are small enough to share weight rooms. But I know a huge weight facility will be huge for the school.
I know several of the people involved in it, and this thing should be off the charts. I expect nothing less. So, all right, Huffman drops back, and quarterback is very elusive, and he is brought out after about a 4-yard gain on the play.
Steve, I thought the Huffman line jumped a little bit early again.
So
I thought that right tackle jumped again.
I thought so
I don't
too,
know if it's our eyes from
anything.
here, but I could have sworn he did the same thing where it's just a half second. Just the tiniest of jumps, but I think it's definitely there. I don't think we're seeing things.
I'm with you, and that white jersey, white helmet makes it stand out even more to me. So
no, I completely agree.
All right, trips to the right, single receiver to the left, and a back in the backfield with the quarterback. He drops back. No, he keeps the ball now. That's a designed run. And he gets enough for the first down. He's chased out at about the Viking 30-yard line.
I think they're just going to get that right tackle one step. You're going to get one step, and as long as you do it within them, we're not going to throw a flag on you.
Yep. I don't know. Quite interesting.
Yeah, but I think that might be a different quarterback in there. I'm not exactly sure. But he looked – I want to say it was number 6 that was in there. Now it's number 10.
All right, quarterback again. He keeps the ball. No, he delivers, and it's intercepted.
Great play by Jossie.
And Jossie Hill goes high for that one.
Yes, that was Jossie. He did go high. He jumped up high for that ball. Just a little errant. The receiver was there, but errant pass by the quarterback and a good play by Jossie to hold into that football.
So 2 interceptions
Back-to-back
in
turnovers.
the first half now.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the half. And Jossie Hill with a nice interception. And, folks, when I tell you he went high for that, he went high to get that football and bring it down. So Vestavia takes over 1st and 10 at the Viking 40-yard line. Thomas, plenty of time to get that ball in the end zone going into the half here. I formation, toss back to Bishop. Or is that Lowry?
It looks like I thought that was Tripp coming out
Lowry.
of that. That different pace coming out of there. It's a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit faster, a little more acceleration.
And the good news is that offensive line pays the way again. He picks up a Rebel first down. 1st and 10 Rebels at the 30-yard line.
Let's do more of the same. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, like you said, lots of time to run this ball and get the ball in for another touchdown.
All right, Rebels in the I formation. Sawyer drops back. He hits Mike Weiss over on the left side. Weiss pushing. He's pushing, and he pushes his way to the 14-yard line. Credit the last 5 yards to Mike Weiss' effort right there.
Yeah, Weiss just took 2 Huffman defenders and made him, he just made them look silly out there.
That is highlight reel material right there. First down, Rebels again. Now Vestavia, 1st and 10 from the Huffman 14-yard line. Just under 3 minutes left here in the first half. I formation again, single receiver to the left. Belly dive.
Silverman.
And Silverman takes that down to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our lowest belly play. As far as yardage gained, that was only about 6.
Yeah.
But the last, I guess he's had 4. He's averaging about 17 yards a carry here. So
this is old school Vestavia football right here.
Yeah,
running
and I'm loving
and gashing yards.
Yeah.
So. All right, I formation, belly dive again, Silverman, and he was met in the backfield, and I think he still got about a yard.
Yeah, he was met pretty much when Eli gave him the ball. That guy was in the backfield.
Yeah.
So impressive to still get a yard on that. So it's about third and a long one.
Yeah, we're going to call it a long one or short 2. So, yeah. We'll call it 3rd and 2. Got to have 2 yards, and we'll get the first down here, Thomas.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes to go in the half now. Rebels down to the 6-yard line. Need to get down to the 4 to pick up a Rebel first down. I formation Rebels. Toss back. Trip Lowry.
Go Trip.
He's in. Over right tackle, and Lowry in for 6 points. Beautiful run, beautiful blocking.
Yeah, ran through several Huffman Viking arms there for that touchdown, and Vestavia running away with this one. Hopefully with the extra point, it's going to be 28-6. So great response. 21 unanswered points right there, and great by our offense and defense.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2 interceptions kill any momentum that they had and led direct. The 4th and 1 stop led to points. Very next play, interception killed their momentum, and then that last interception led to points.
Well,
so
you've got an interception return for a touchdown call back.
Yeah, exactly.
And we weren't able to convert after that.
Yeah.
So Huber is on the field. The ball is away, and it is good once again. Mr. Automatic out there on the point after is Caleb Huber. 1 minute, 36 seconds to go here in the half. Vestavia now climbs to a 20-6 lead over the Huffman Vikings. You're watching Vestavia football on the Rebel Nation Sports Network.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, Connor Knighton kicks the ball away. Another good kick. Yeah, he's down to the 2. Huffman returns it. They're over the 20, 25, 30, and he's brought down at the 32-yard line.
We've had several good kicks all night, but they've had some good returns too as well.
Well, and I mean we've said it. They're shifty, they're squirty, whatever you want to say, but they're very elusive.
Yes,
return men for sure for Huffman. So the Vikings will take over. 1 minute, 27 seconds to go here in the half at their own 32-yard line. Second quarter action has been brought to you by Century Heating and Air. That's our buddy Charlie Conklin just down the hill right there. And give Charlie a call. Heating, air, heat, generators, you name it. Charlie can take care of it. Huffman stands in the pocket, delivers a high pass there. And, wow, that one should have been primed for interception.
Yeah, he was lucky through that ball high because Jossie was all over that, and so was Brock behind him. So.
And, he took that football, stood in the pocket, never moved his feet.
Yeah.
I mean, he just stood there the whole time. All right, so brings up 2nd and 10, Vikings. They're showing trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Now a back in motion. And the quarterback, he's under duress. And he
Take him down, Cal. Take him down, Cal.
Wow, what a tackle there. And that was by number 55, Cal Stubbs, the big junior.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. People stepping up.
Yes, sir.
And I was hoping he was going to grab onto him because their quarterback was about to make a run, but he was able to grab, hold on, force him down for the sack.
All right, minute 3 seconds to go after the sack, and Vestavia calls timeout. So a timeout on the field, our Rebels lead 28-6. We'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
All right, Huffman has the ball at their 28-yard line. Minute 3 to go. Quarterback drops back. He's got pressure again. Now he's rolling around the left end. Vestavia covers well, but he's tricky. And Rebels are able to bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, luckily there was more Rebel tacklers than he had moves because he was putting them on.
He's good, though.
Yeah, he was putting on.
I'll tell you that. He is very good. All right, Huffman in no hurry to get any plays off.
It's basically been their offense so far, is kind of let pressure come and let him make a couple people miss and hopefully pick up yardage.
All right, so the clock ticks down to 30 seconds in the half, and Huffman taking their time marching the punter out onto the field. They will have to get the punt off, Thomas, before the play clock, or the game clock runs out, I should say, for the half. And he does.
There's a flag down, too.
And, boy, that's a good punt. Oh, Sean Smythe picked it up and then slipped on the turf. And let me tell you, it's cold. It's rained the last day and a half, so that field still has some condensation on it, and it's a little bit slippery out there.
Yeah, he was trying to keep that ball from rolling either farther down, and then and unfortunately he couldn't keep his feet. But if you look out, they can't see it. But if you look over there, the band is sliding across the field currently. They're trying to slide as far as they can on this wet turf.
I never saw the penalty called. Did you?
They threw it basically as soon as the ball was snapped.
Okay.
So assuming it was legal formation, something or another, offside, I don't know.
All right, so it looks like Vestavia is going to take over at the Rebel 29-yard line. 5 seconds to go here in the half. Vestavia band lining up across the way. So, folks, just as soon as this is over, don't walk away, because the Rebel band will be playing here a halftime performance here at Homecoming 2018. And, Thomas, what a good outcome so far here. And that's it. Vestavia takes a knee, and that will be the first half action here as our Rebels take a 28-6 lead into the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't ask for, great half of offense and defense. Special teams has played well. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more out of this Rebel football team. 2 turnovers, 1 turnover and downs for Huffman, no turnovers for Vestavia, 200 yards total offense, 4 touchdowns. Great start.
Not a bad half.
Not a bad half.
We'll see if we can match it in the second half. So don't go away, folks. We will have some stats here at half after the Vestavia band. So go get you a quick Coke or something, come back, kick back, and enjoy the Vestavia halftime show. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Coming out.
She
he new at this? Good. All right, folks, we're back. It is halftime, 2018 Vestavia Hills High School football, and our Rebels looking good. My longtime buddy, Louis Noto here. And let me tell you what, folks, Louis does so much stuff behind the scenes for Vestavia athletics, you just wouldn't have a clue.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, but not a whole lot. Actually, what I wanted to do come up here, first of all, was to thank all of our sponsors for this broadcast. I mean, it's been a great year. Not only that, but, I mean, we put together such a magical team of people and all the people that's working behind the scenes. I mean, kudos to them, you know. But our sponsors are outstanding. This is the best year in so many years of having the sponsorship that we've had and the support, you know, with Donato's Pizza, Chick-fil-A, Century Heating and Air, Andrew Sports Medicine, Piggly Wiggly, South Point Bank,
Baja Burgers.
I mean, Meineke Car Care,
Right.
you know, Pet Vet, Full Moon, and, you know, we can't leave out Kathy Smith.
Kathy Smith
I
at
mean,
Remax,
yeah,
that's right.
She did
so,
a great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I mean, it's been a wonderful year, and, you know, I can't thank you all enough for what all y'all have done. And I've kind of stayed behind the scenes and just let y'all do your thing because I know y'all have more fun at it than me. I'm not very good about this camera thing. But before I sign off, I want to say that, you know, this is the last time that I'll probably be standing up here talking with you on this, you know, after 20 years. I mean, it's tough to talk about. I mean, you know, without getting a little emotional here, but I know for you too. But it's been wonderful. I mean, Steve, we're going to miss you after 20 years. I mean, gosh, what can I say? I know you've seen a lot, and I've seen a lot in the last 18 years I've been here. So it's been fun, great ride, and, you know, have a great time. And hopefully you'll come back and visit us.
I'll come back and visit if they'll allow me to.
Oh, well, you know that happened easily.
Yeah, it's been a great 20 years, and I tell people I've had the best seat in the house, and I mean it. And I mean the people like Louis Noto. There's so many people like Louis around Vestavia athletics and the school itself, and all the schools that just work behind the scenes. They don't get out in front, and so people show up for things go off without a hitch, and they get in their cars and they go home, and they don't think about everything that goes into it. This is one of the people that does all the worrying, the planning, and everything else. So my hat's off to you, Louis, for all you've done.
Thank you.
And like I said, for 18 years that you've been doing it that I'm aware of. So thank you for everything.
Oh, man. Thank you, my friend. I
And
appreciate it.
Louis surprised me with a cake tonight. Almost threw it on my wife here in the press box. And so I appreciate it. I mean, I love you, and I really appreciate
you too,
everything.
Steve.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Louis.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, we still got another half of Vestavia
right.
football to watch. So before we go tearing up here,
We'll be here.
we're going to get Thomas back in here and go over some stats as the team gets ready. And, hey, folks, don't go away because in 20 years, we have now built this into the Rebel Sports Nation network.
Absolutely.
And that's what we are. We are worldwide, Louis, thanks to your help and our sponsors, great people like that. So don't go away, folks. We'll be back with second half action in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, so Huffman has kicked off to Vestavia here to start second half action, Thomas. And our Rebels will take the ball over on, it looks like, the Rebel 41-yard line. So good field position to start off here.
Exactly what we wanted. Yeah, just looking to add to the score. I mean, I think we're expecting more of the same this second half. There's no reason to change it up. I mean, our offense just dominated this whole game. I mean, the stats look closer, but it's not that close.
Yeah,
on the field.
I glanced out the stats there when halftime began, and I gave you the surprised look. I'm surprised they're that close, but hey, it's the score that matters. So
yeah, exactly.
And great run by Vestavia there.
And, the reason we don't have as many total yards is we've had good field position all night. We've only had to go half, off the interceptions, around half the field instead of the whole field like Huffman's had to do on those two. They've really had 2 long drives.
Right.
That's about it, and only 6 points, so we'll take that.
Well, Cooper Bishop was in on that one to start off the second half,
Yeah.
and he gets about 3 yards on the carry, so we're going to call it 2nd and 7 Rebels. Looks like the starting offense is in.
Got Sean wide open.
He's
Go,
got
Sean.
Smythe
Go, Sean.
wide open.
Go,
Smythe
Sean.
down the sideline. He outruns everybody, and he takes it in.
That's what I like
for
to see.
a
That's my
Rebel
boy.
touchdown.
Great play by Sean.
Wow.
So much separation and just turn on the Jets down the sideline. Another senior touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting involved.
And you know what? Right now, that's what it is.
And Sean's,
He's giving playmakers the opportunity right now on their senior season, and I like it. I like it.
You don't find a nicer guy than Sean, unless he's on the field. I would not want to be going against him. He's always fighting for those extra yards and carrying people on his back, and he's had a great – I mean, he's been good all year, but he's had a great second half of the season for sure.
All right, so Caleb Huber in again to attempt the point after, and he's been perfect so far on the evening. I hope I didn't just jinx him here.
Yeah.
And the ball is down. It's away. It is up, and thank goodness
it's good.
Caleb's better than my mouth is. So
Yeah.
Huber with the point after, and it is now Vestavia 35-6 with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Third quarter action is brought to us by Piggly Wiggly Grocery Stores. And let me tell you, the Versiglio family been longtime sponsors of Vestavia football in this program. Longtime Vestavia family, Thomas, and we appreciate everything that the Versiglios and Piggly Wiggly Grocery Stores do.
Yeah.
All righty.
Couldn't have started the second half any better.
No, other than, you know what we didn't do? Halftime festivities there. It was the homecoming court.
Queen. Yes.
And you want to tell us who the homecoming queen was?
Homecoming queen was Hannah Vines.
Hannah Vines, who we had up here in the box a
yes,
while ago.
earlier. So that's big for her. Great person, sweetest girl.
She is. Great family,
Yeah.
sweet young lady. She's a young lady now.
Yeah,
so,
right now committed to play volleyball at Sanford.
Yes.
So
yeah, a very good athlete.
Yes, very good athlete. And then homecoming king was one of my good friends, Hunter Smith Jr., so that's big for him.
And he was announced at the pep rally today.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yep. All right, so Vestavia kicks it away. Connor Knighton. Huffman, again, boy, they're tough on the kickoff returns, and he's able to squirt through, bring the ball down to about the 24-yard line.
It's probably their best thing they do so far is their kickoff returns.
Let's try to keep it that way.
Yes.
If we can.
If their best, best thing is a 30-yard kickoff return, I'll be happy all night. So.
All right, so some of the homecoming crowd here is making their way out of the stadium because you guys have got to dance after the ball game. So some people heading home and getting ready.
Conflicts of having to dance the same day as the game is it makes it hard to come to the game. So,
all right, it's the crossbuck again, and Huffman has some success there. They get about 9 yards on the carry. We'll call it 8.
That's probably their what's the word I'm looking for? Best executed play they've had all night. That's that like that said, that crossbuck play that we keep on calling.
I agree with you. All right, Vestavia up to 257 total yards on the evening. Huffman at 174, and I really didn't expect them to have that much so far in the ball game, but they have. And we've got an illegal procedure against the Vikings, so that's going to back them up another 5 yards. And just when they find a little success, they've had some costly penalties to slow them up. So that's going to break up 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7 for Huffman. The ball on the Viking 26-yard line. Huffman, quick delivery in and out of the hands of the receiver. Little bit of heat on that football.
Yeah, lots of balls a little bit to his right. Still probably should have come down with that, but great hard footstep, great pressure by Cole there, making him, I believe that was Cole.
And that ball was attempted for Christopher Dial, kind of thrown behind him, and like I said, had some heat on the ball too.
Yeah.
Would have been a very good catch for Dial if he brought that one in. All right, brings up 3rd and 7. Vestavia band cranking it up over here in the stands. Quarterback.
Elusive quarterback, number 1.
Nothing. And, boy.
He's trying to spin around.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, give him a lot of credit because it looked like he was tackled 3 different times.
Yeah, I believe that was Gainsbury, a few other Rebels in there making the tackle on that play, making the stop at 4th down in a punting situation for the Vikings offense.
And we like that. Rebels drop back Sean Smythe. Hey, we want to say a big hello to the Smythe family and extended family because they've always got people in New York area listening to the broadcast. They talk to us every week, so we appreciate you guys and all that Sean has been a part of here at Vestavia High School.
Brought the pressure on that play, weren't able to get there.
Smythe in and out of his hands, but it bounces right back to him. He fights off one tackler, and then he takes on half of the Huffman football team.
Yeah, got the best bounce he could possibly get. Right off the turf, right back into his hands.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for better than that. So he claps his hands coming off the field. Rebels will take over 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line. 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. All right, so again, it looks like the first-string offense out on the field here. Coach giving the seniors some more playing time. I formation for the Rebels. And it's the belly dive to Smitherman up the middle, and Huffman right before the play jacked a couple of linebackers up there in the hole. But Smitherman still is able to take it forward for about a 2-yard gain up the belly of the beast of the Viking defense there.
Yeah. So one of his, like I said, smaller plays on the night. He's had a great game all night. So number 9, I believe that Ferguson Smith just checked in the game, giving the play to Eli. Another senior out there at receiver.
Saw Ferguson wearing a cowboy hat today in the pep rally. So I think seniors had Western attire.
Yeah, Howdy Huffman.
Yeah, Howdy Huffman. Is that?
Yeah, that's their.
Oh, that was
their official theme.
All right. We've got a late flag that's come in, and that was late. Ball carrier is already down. I'm assuming maybe a hold.
Yeah, we're holding our hand. Yeah, it's me a hold.
And it's a hold. So that's going to back the Rebels up.
Still like to see those plays. Holding always can kill a drive faster than any other penalty. It seems like.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's gonna be second down. Instead of second down at 4, it's now second down at about 14. So huge difference there. But just gives us a chance to boost our stats. Gain more yards.
I like it, Thomas. I like your thinking. All right. So the Rebels, 1 receiver. That's Smythe. 2 backs in the backfield. Sawyer dumps it out in the flats. Cooper Bishop. And he's able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, use that strong stiff arm to fight with the defender and able to pick up, like you said, about 5 yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Covered well by Huffman on the outside there.
Yeah, good closing speed.
So brings up 3rd and 10 for our Rebels from their own 46-yard line. All the time in the world left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Rebels lead 35-6 if you're just tuning in. And it's been a very good football game for Vestavia tonight. Sawyer drops back to pass again.
He's got Vice that time.
He's got Mike Vice open, and he's brought down at about the 17-yard line. And nice pass, nice catch. You couldn't have asked for one drawn up better than that, Thomas.
Yeah, great placement by Eli. Just perfect throw, right on the money. Good catch by Vice. Making up for his first half. He wanted that one.
3rd attempt to Mike Vice
on the night.
Completed that one. First one he dropped. The second one was overthrown, and this one was dialed in.
And he had that one catch where he about trucked 2 Huffman defenders going down
right.
there. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Don't mean to short him that one.
Yes,
So.
I know he liked that play.
All right, Rebels I formation. It's a toss back to Bishop. Nothing over left tackle. He scoots outside, and he takes the ball down to about the 15-yard line. So about a 3-yard pickup on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 7, Vestavia.
Ben Murphy checking into the game for the Rebels. Receiver Ben Williams coming out. Like to see these. Like to see these. Yeah.
Yep.
Like to see these senior names popping up on this last game.
We'll start to see several clean jerseys in the ball game here.
Belly play. Josh again.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my
Silverman
gosh!
In.
He
really bowled over people, and again, you can't say enough about the blocking up the center, starting with Douglas Thompson in the center position.
Can't tell if that's a linebacker or safety. Just completely bounced off his thigh. Just showing the strength on that play to keep on keeping his legs turning. Like I said, completely bounced off him and kept on running.
Well, and I guess we need to let people know that was a Vestavia touchdown right there.
Oh yeah, by the way, touchdown Rebels, 42,
Silverman
41-6.
with a great run up the middle, and again, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon, folks.
Yeah.
So he is having a banner night for a fullback.
Yeah, we said the stats were they're not close anymore.
Not any longer. Vestavia now up to 317 total yards. Great job
205
by Alan
on the ground.
Hardwick and Stephen Gill over here on the stats for us. That is Huber in, and again, the point after is good.
Perfect.
It now climbs to Vestavia 42-6 over the Huffman Vikings. 4 minutes, 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back in just a minute.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
With the kick. That one's taken on the 3. He's over the 20, 25, 30, and he's brought down at the 33-yard line. So Huffman will take over at their own 33 after another great drive by Vestavia, Thomas.
Yeah, just perfect start to the second half.
Scoring so far in the ball game has gone like this. Vestavia with 7 points in the first quarter. Huffman had their 6 in the first quarter. Rebels in the second quarter lit it up for 21 points. And so far in the third quarter, 14 points for the Rebels. Still 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Huffman, again, with that kind of a crossbuck, if you will. I believe quarterback keeper on that one. And I'll give them credit. They don't want to go down very easy.
Yeah, like you said, all night, just shifty. Even though they're smaller, they're determined to fight for every last yard. So you got to give credit to them for that. But our defense is showing, they've shown up tonight.
Yeah. Yes.
Besides that second drive of the night, they were weren't quite prepared for the option, or just had to make some adjustments. But ever since then,
we adjusted well.
Yeah, very well.
All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and 7, Huffman from their own 37-yard line. Again, it's the handoff up the middle, big hole. He's outrunning everybody, but he's finally brought down at the Rebel 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's tackled by number 3, Cade Cannon on that play. Yeah, just huge hole.
He just went right up the middle on that one.
Using all his speed there.
And that's a big-looking back, too.
Yes,
Thomas.
it is.
He's about a head taller than most of the guys out there on the field from up here. All right, 1st and 10, Huffman from the Rebel 35. Handoff up the middle, same player, and he doesn't get a whole lot there. He gets about a yard and a half on the carry.
Yeah. Set up second down, about a long 8 on the play, 8.5 yards, seems like.
It's like Cal Stubbs coming back in the end position out there.
He had that big sack earlier in the game.
He's shifting around now to this side. Defense moving around pretty good over there. It's going to be a single wide out either side, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun formation. It's a handoff. It's around right
Holding.
in. There's going to be a hold in the backfield. Huffman picks up the first down, but that's got to be a hold back here, and it is.
Yeah, they held Hunter bad on that play.
Yeah, brought him down to the ground on that play. So.
Usually when you see a player down and there's a flag, when your defensive lineman's down and the offensive line on top of them with for the flag.
All right, so the Vestavia coaching staff shifting players in and out, so lots of guys getting some playing time tonight. Big penalty, and once again, Thomas, we talked about it. Once Huffman starts to get something going, they seem to have a penalty that throws them off kilter a little bit. This is a biggie here. Second and 24 from the Vestavia 49-yard line.
Yeah, and all that, whatever momentum they had is gone now, so they're going to have to regain the yardage here on these next couple plays.
Looked like movement, but
well, it's looked like movement all night before the pre-snap.
Anyway, nothing happens there. They tried the fake handoff up the middle. The quarterback kept it, and the Vestavia defense just swarmed. The Rebel curtain is playing well tonight.
Yeah, in full effect, just locking them down. And Huffman only has 20 passing yards on the whole night.
Yeah.
So great coverage by our defensive backs.
So they lost a yard on that. We're going to call it 3rd and 25 now. The ball on the midfield stripe. Huffman showing pass. And they're dropping back. No, quarterback keeps
AJ
it.
Sims.
And wow. Sims with a great tackle. He read that one all the way, Thomas.
Yeah, so I think this could be a punting situation for Huffman. I'm not 100% sure. It's about 4th and 50.
And they were, other than the holding, they were down at about our 15-yard line there.
Yeah, 4th and 25 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that holding play, just completely. It was that first down, that tackle for loss, made it 2nd down and 14, and the holding, and they just haven't been stagnant so far.
Penalties have killed them.
Yeah.
It seems like more than it is, but they got 5 penalties on the evening for 45 yards,
but
they've all been key penalties.
Yes, key penalties.
I mean, it's negated first downs.
Yeah, and Vestavia only has 2 for 14 yards tonight, so that's huge.
He bobbles the ball, and he doesn't. Oh, wow, he gets a Viking bounce for sure.
Yeah, but it's Will back there returning the punt.
Yeah.
I almost thought Josh, he should have tried to grab that when he was rolling past him, and he can be the punt returner.
That's what I thought. So Will Brooks back there scoops up the ball for Vestavia to keep it from rolling any farther back, and then he gets covered up pretty quickly. So Vestavia will take over at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah.
6 seconds to go in the third quarter. And like I said, third quarter action has been brought to you by Piggly Wiggly grocery stores.
Yeah, next year, I'm not down there. I practice, but, I've been talking to some people, we might see Will Brooks in a more expanded role, possibly on offense as well, especially because he's just such a great athlete. We need to get the ball in his hands.
You got to get your playmakers the ball. You're right. All right, handoff up the middle. Not much there.
That's Braden Glenn, and at quarterback number 10, the sophomore, our official backup quarterback, even though Sean comes in occasionally, be the backup quarterback occasionally.
All right, so the end of the quarter, Vestavia leads 42-6. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger, Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football, and Noto Promotions. This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the...
All right, and fourth quarter action is now underway. Thomas, something that occurs here at Vestavia that I'm going to miss, I've enjoyed it over the years, is the lowering of the flag at the end of the third quarter. Very few schools do that ceremony, and Vestavia always does it so well.
Yeah.
All right, so fourth quarter action now begins. Vestavia takes over 2nd and 8 from their own 29-yard line. I formation Rebels, single wideouts to either side. It's the belly dive up the middle, and we get it up to about the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. So we're going to, they're going to give them the 36, so we're going to call it 3rd and 1 Rebels.
Yeah, hope the Rebels are able to run that play. Good blocking. It looks like most of the second stringers are in at this point in the game, or they're rotating a lot of players in, giving people lots of playing time on this last game of the season. Tripp's in there back at running back. Tripp probably has the most experience on the field, arguably, right now. So.
Oh,
yeah,
nothing happening there. So
yeah, Donzie, I believe that's number 20. That's Donzie.
Donzie
Got it blown up there. There was defensive line came straight through there and was able to make the tackle.
That's right.
Set the Rebels punting. Huber has not punted the ball a lot tonight. Is this? I want to say
the first punt, isn't it?
It might be the first punt of the game.
Think we've
no,
punted,
there's one down there. But
right.
it might be his second punt of the game.
Okay. All right.
Very few.
All right. Hey, want to give a shout out to our old partner, Roger Jackson, who's listening in from North Carolina and shooting some text across the airwaves here.
He always sends interesting texts.
He does.
He does.
Right? You never know what you're going to get with Roger. So, Roger, a long-time partner here, 3 years next to me in the booth, and then before that, working stats with Stephen Gill. So, big Rebel hello to Roger, and wish you were back here for homecoming, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so not a stellar punt by Vestavia there to start the fourth quarter.
He's just not warmed up, which is fine.
Yeah, that's
fine.
Well, it's a cold night here.
Yeah.
It's in the 40s, temperature dropping.
Yeah, the less practice he has, the better during the game. So
I like it. All right, down to 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the ball game. This is homecoming 2018 Vestavia with the commanding 42-6 lead.
Yeah, all Rebels the second half. All Rebels since that one touchdown drive for Huffman. If we're going to be honest.
All right, Crossbuck. He gets 2 yards on it. He's going to be tackled at the Huffman 45-yard line.
Yeah, great tackle from behind by Hunter Salmon, not letting him get any more yards than he did. Cal and Bryce both check into the game at defensive end. Huffman has the ball about 2nd down and 8 on the play.
He's swallowed up there. No, it's a great fake.
Oh, I completely thought that guy had the ball. I completely thought he had the ball.
My hat's off to Huffman there because I was watching the fake, thinking we had it swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's really the first time tonight. I completely thought that we made a great tackle there and had him swallowed up.
I did too, Thomas. But Huffman able to take it around left end and pick up a first down. So the Vikings now in Rebel territory at the 46-yard line. I can't believe you missed that. I'm old. You should catch that.
Yeah, I was like, let's get that was great defensive play. Then all of a sudden I look up and they have the first down.
I know it. All right, Crossbuck again, and they go right over center, and he scoots forward for about 5 yards on the carry. We'll call it 4, so we're going to say 2nd and 6. Ball is at the Rebel 40-yard line. 41-yard line, excuse me. 42-yard line. So they keep backing it up. 2nd and 6 from the Rebel 42. All right, handoff over left tackle. He gets through the line of scrimmage, and he picks up another first down for the Huffman Vikings. And right now, Vikings finding a little success out there on the field. Wholesale changes coming in for the Vestavia defense.
Yeah, that's about 8 new people on the field.
Yeah.
So Mondre Brooks for Huffman on the carry. He's probably their best back, I would argue, on the night, besides maybe their quarterback. They have two very elusive quarterbacks, number 10 and number 1, that have kind of alternated back there. But hopefully Vestavia defense will lock down right now and keep them out of the end zone.
All right, Huffman, handoff up the middle. He gets about 3 yards on the carry, and then the Vestavia defense pushes them back. But for momentum, they'll give it to him at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7, Vikings at the Vestavia 30. Right now, they're just wanting to get some points on the board. Get something positive going here.
Because they haven't had a whole lot of positive all night. Yeah, option play just right up the middle on there. I mean, good read by the quarterback to hand the ball off, and just a lot of space for that Huffman running back to get up the field and pick up the first down. Gaining about 12 on the play.
That's right.
So Huffman's got the ball at our 21-yard line.
And over to our left, if I'm not mistaken, I think I just saw the high school assistant principals all dancing over here on the sideline. So
I think
was that the assistant principal? Okay.
I hope we got that on film. It looked like
no, we didn't get it on film, I don't think. But
darn it! I thought Evan was setting it up where he might be filming it. So.
Yeah, you guys could have gotten what you wanted next year. Wow, Huffman delivers a touchdown strike in the air.
That was a good pass.
It was.
That was a very good pass.
That
was on the money from number 1 to number 84. It's only their 8th pass attempt on the night.
Yeah.
2 picks and a touchdown so far. Only 41 yards in the air, but that was a good pitch and catch by the Huffman offense.
That was there. So with 6 minutes to go in the ball game here, Huffman delivers a nice pass and catch into the end zone and picks up 6 more points. Again, they're going for 2. Quarterback drops back, launches it, and it's incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, it looked almost kind of like a pick play that just didn't really work. So,
Huffman, for the second time, unable to complete their point after attempt there, if you will. So, score now is 42-12, Vestavia over the Huffman Vikings. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the last 6 minutes of homecoming.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, Huffman, after the touchdown, fails to convert the 2 points. They are now kicking away to our Rebels. High short kick. It's caught at the 20.
That's Teo Crawford out there on the return.
And Crawford brings it up to about the 37-yard line. Nice return by Teo.
Yeah, sophomore running back, a lot of potential, a lot of speed. Saw that, all the way back in the spring game, which feels like a long time ago.
It does feel like a long time ago, but it's gone real quick.
Yeah, I still remember, walking up here for the VNN, and y'all just be like, so who wants to help call the game? And I'm like, oh, that's me. And you're just like, okay, you're about to be on in about 2 minutes.
That's right. And little did you know, Roger would move in the middle of the season, and you'd have to do it full time. And what a great job you've done, too, Tom.
Thank you.
It's been a ball.
Thank you. It's been a blessing. I look forward to it every week.
I believe that's Teo that just got the ball pitched back to him there.
Yeah.
Thought he came up limping there for a second. He kind of got slung down.
Yeah, it looks like he's walking fine now.
Yeah.
But
nope, there's a little limp. So, he got slung around a little bit. Yeah, I believe Teo will be one that could be fun to watch in the future. All right, ball is down at the Rebel 40-yard line, so we're going to call it 2nd and 7. I formation, pitch back to Teo Crawford, and he's trying the Cooper Bishop play over left tackle and nothing there. He's brought down at the 40.
Yeah, there's nothing there, but, one of my friends, Ben Williams, I have you shit with him. I want to point this out. He just pancaked his dude blocking at receiver. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Ben out there doing his job on that play.
I love it. Hey, speaking of shout outs, I want to say a big Rebel welcome to the Conyers family, longtime listeners. They've got 3 grandsons that are all seniors on the football team here. So the Webster twins and Mr. Manouche. So appreciate the Conyers listening in as they always do. Teo took the ball. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Ball is now down at the Vestavia 45.
4th and 2. Yeah, so I'm sure they're probably going to go for it here. Try to run this clock out and finish this game off.
3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the homecoming game. And what a homecoming game it's been. Again, a week full of festivities. I believe you guys have had a lot of fun. I know I was able to go to the pep rally today and watch that, and it was a lot of fun. Brought back a lot of memories from the old days. Teo, oh boy.
Oh, did he get the first down?
I don't know that he got it. He looked like he was. And then
no. I thought he was going to get it, but they're pointing that it's going to be Huffman ball,
yeah,
unfortunately.
Huffman holds the Rebels, it looks like, and, Vestavia defense taking the field, so credit Huffman. I believe Teo looked like he could have had it, and then he kind of got pushed outside, and then
right into a Huffman defender.
Yeah. So 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game here, and it is Huffman's ball. They were able to make the stop. Fourth quarter action has been brought to you by Chick-fil-A restaurants, and let me tell you, I eat Chick-fil-A every week. So good stuff.
It never goes wrong there. No. It literally never goes wrong. Order's never wrong.
Right.
Food's never bad.
Everybody's
Service
pleasant.
is never bad. Yeah.
No, everybody's pleasant. Says thank you. Wishes you a blessed day. It's great. All right, Vikings. We've got timeout on the field. No, delay of game against Huffman. They lined up with double wideouts to both sides.
Yeah.
Looking like they're going to throw the football. But they get backed up 5 yards, so we're going to call it 1st and 15 from the Huffman 49-yard line. Huffman does. Vestavia brings the pressure. Quarterback eludes the pressure.
It's another move.
And, wow, what a shifty runner. He's taken down at the Vestavia 30. A big gain. He gets the first down.
Yeah,
Huffman.
their quarterbacks might be their best runners on their team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their third one tonight, and they're all very elusive. Made several moves on that play.
They are fun to watch. Not if you're a Vestavia lineman, but
correct.
They're fun to watch for sure. All right, so 1st and 10 Huffman. They drop back. They show pass. Quarterback keeps it, and he's down the sideline again. He's chased out at about the Rebel 22-yard line, so an 8-yard pickup on first down for Huffman.
Almost every time they drop back the pass is really just to spread people out so the quarterback can run that ball.
All right, clock is down, just under 2 minutes to go here. This will wrap up Vestavia's season, and Vestavia puts an exclamation point on the season with a 6-4 record now. Yep, bobbled by the quarterback, and great pressure.
Fumble. Yeah, you're not. He wasn't going to escape. 8 of us that time.
All right, and now we've got a late flag from a referee as well. Everybody's coming up saying they've got it. We'll see who has it. Personal foul, face mask, Rebels. So that's the late flag.
So it's still going to be Rebel football, and we're still going to be able to believe we should be able to use the good old victory formation here and nail out this ball game.
Bryce Littleton came up with the football out of the bottom of the pile.
Now he was trying, he can juke out. Maybe he can't juke out all of the Rebel defense, and great job at chasing down the quarterback, forcing the turnover. I believe that's their our third forced turnover on the night. So, what's going on?
Well, I don't know. It looked
What's
like
going on?
offsetting penalties.
So, but they're giving. Believe they're giving the ball back to the Huffman Vikings on this play. Bizarre.
Yeah.
Kind of missed it. I don't know how that negates the fumble, but
All right. So, now we've got a timeout Rebels on the field. So, with 1:26 to go, we'll say a little drama here at the end of the football game. And you can't write this one up, folks, because nobody knows what's going on.
yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to go to a commercial now. So,
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption, courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
accounts, Vestavia's played a very good football game. And look now, the stats have drawn much closer now.
It's weird.
Yeah.
A lot of yards, not a lot of points for Huffman.
That's but again,
and like
it's
I
the
said,
score that matters.
And Vestavia's had very short fields off interceptions, fumbles, and score that matters.
You are right, sir. All right, so Huffman, shotgun, and he just throws that one up for grabs.
That's just a
I mean
that ball was like thrown.
I mean, it was like a weather balloon launched right there. That one just went high and took a long time coming back down. And what looked like should have been an interception actually gave the receiver time to get up there and try to make a play on the ball. But anyway, it falls.
It was a taller receiver
to the field.
Yeah.
Yes. Minute 12 now to go here in the game. Thompson has the ball on the Vestavia 22-yard line. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. It is a pass over to the left flats. Played very well by the Vestavia defense.
It's tackled by I believe that's number 66, Landon Neese.
Or 89.
It was 89.
Yeah.
All right.
89 for the Rebels, and that is Carter Tyus.
Yeah.
And a great job by Carter with an open field tackle there. And what looked like could have been a big gainer.
Yeah, another promising sophomore.
Was thrown for a 1-yard loss on the play.
Carter is a big man.
Yes, he is.
He is a big guy out there.
Yes, he is. All right, so brings up 3rd and 11. Huffman, 35 seconds to go. Quarterback, he's looking. He's under pressure. He launches it into the end zone, and he's got a receiver open. Touchdown, Vikings. So with 26 seconds to go, and you know what? Credit the receiver and the quarterback because they just ran down the field together.
Yeah. I mean the quarterback was able to use his skill set of being able to elude pressure, get outside, and find the open man.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely so. So it's you just got to give him credit. That's all I can say. Is the receiver never gave up, and the quarterback never did either. He had good pressure on him from the Vestavia defense. All right, again, 2-point conversion. He launches that one, and that's complete out of bounds.
Yes.
So no conversion again. So 26 seconds to go in the ball game. It is now Vestavia 42, Huffman 18. So we're going to get one more kick return back there.
Yeah.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Back, folks. 26 seconds to go in the ball game here. Huffman will be kicking to our Vestavia Rebels. Could they keep it interesting and do an onside kick here, Thomas?
I mean,
why not?
Why not? Why not? Got nothing to lose.
That's right.
Trying to score some more points at the end of the season.
But they don't.
But they don't.
So that's why we're up here and we're not on the field. It's taken at the Vestavia 15.
Go Tripp. Good return by Tripp.
Tripp
I
Lowry?
believe
Is
it's
that
Tripp still.
I couldn't see.
I believe it's his number. Yeah, I mean, he can't get away from him, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was Tripp.
Wow. Little action going on
Yeah,
down there on the
they were
field.
taunting him. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
they sure were. I'm not sure what brought that on, but
That's all I got to say is scoreboard.
yeah,
at that point.
Yeah, that's all Tripp has to do, just walk off the field. So I'm not exactly sure what brought that on, but anyway, Vestavia takes over 1st and 10 at the Rebel 36-yard line. Should be the victory formation, Thomas. And it is. Vestavia kneels down. Little extracurricular activity there at the end. And just some frustrations from Huffman there.
And that's the ball game.
Hey, what a great win for our Vestavia Rebels tonight. It's homecoming 2018, and we come away with a 42-18 victory.
I mean, all Rebels all night.
That's right. So we're going to kind of go over some of the stats here a little bit after the break. We'll be back in just a minute. So.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, we're back, folks, and Thomas, what a great homecoming victory it's been tonight.
Yeah, couldn't end the season any better than tonight. I mean, just all Vestavia, the whole game. I mean, we ran the ball all over them tonight. There was no answer to Cooper, Josh, and Tripp tonight. And so when we did throw the ball, we were successful. Eli 4 of 6, 112 yards and a touchdown to Sean Smythe, and all our seniors getting involved tonight for scores.
That's exactly right. What a great win for Coach Buddy Anderson tonight, the all-time winningest high school football coach in Alabama, and it's just a great game. Like you said, the seniors had a big night. A lot of juniors stepped up as they've done all season as well. So you guys are going to have fun next season.
I hope. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what my friends can do out there. I know they've been waiting for this. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know what, you were there, so you know these guys, and you know what they've got, and you know everything that goes into it as well. So we've got some special guests up here. We don't have them on camera right now, but we've got Thomas's folks standing over here in the corner. And, man, to say they're proud parents, they're proud parents. And let me tell you, you should be. Yeah. This is a fine young man you've got right here. So great job. Thomas, you know, if everybody will allow me just a moment, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do this, so I'm not. All right.
Yeah.
I got to do the dad thing. It's been a great 20-year run here for Vestavia football with me being able to tag along on this ride. I appreciate Coach Anderson, Thomas, my new partner, who you're retiring a partner now. So actually you've retired too. You retired Roger and myself. So, wow, he's tough, folks. So. John Versiglio, we call him MacGyver because he can make a broadcast happen with a shoestring and bubble gum. I mean, John, I love you, man. Everything you've done over the years, it's just amazing. And he's the guy who has made everything work to be able to bring things home to people. Stephen Gill's been with me a long time, and Stephen didn't get on camera, but he's been our stat guru all these years. We've got Alan Hardwick, a couple of old Rebels here as well, and I appreciate you guys. Roger, I know you've already tuned off, so, I'm not even going to talk about you, but I appreciate you. And my old partner, Snapper Lancaster, who got me into this over 20 years ago now. I just wanted to thank the Rebel family for allowing me to come into your homes on Friday nights over the last 20 years. I'm going to be signing off. I've got 20 years of Friday night dates to make up with my wife, and I'm going to turn it over to the VNN crew. So Morgan Palmer and the entire student crew, I can't say enough about you guys. I am impressed beyond belief, and you guys are just going to take this broadcast to a whole different level than what we did so many years ago. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys for letting me ramble on. Thanks for pulling me out of the funk there that almost happened. So, hey, you want to sign us off? Because I'm out of here, folks. Thanks. It's been a great 20 years.
Ending on that, I just want to say before we sign off, I can't thank all you and Roger enough. I was nervous coming into this. Y'all loosened me up. I couldn't ask for a better teacher getting me into this.
Look, you're a natural, and you're going to do great, and I'm going to enjoy tuning in next Friday nights next year.
Yeah,
to listen to
you better. We need all the
Rebel
viewers
football.
we can get.
So I'll be shooting the text over going
right.
now, just like Roger's doing. So
Exactly.
Anyway, folks, hey, it's been a great 2018 season. Our Rebels finished 6-4. So we appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting our sponsors, and tune in next year because it's just going to get better. I'm Steve Bendall, my partner Thomas. It's been fun.
We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of Vestavia Football. Please be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Nation.